Welcome everybody to Maximal Outdoors. My name is James, and today we're going to do some barbecuing. We're going to make some pulled pork sandwiches out on the Traeger. We'll do that outside. Inside here, we're going to do all the prep work. I went to my local grocery store and picked up a butt roast. Comes in at about 5 pounds for 10 bucks. We're also going to be using these breads here. This is what we're going to use to make the sandwich. They're King's Hawaiians. They're a little sweeter, and I enjoy that. So does the family. The ingredients are pretty simple, guys. We just have some apple juice, whatever barbecue sauce you want to use, and then we have some just pork rub. All the work is going to be done by a Traeger with the smoke. Okay, we got some apple wood, cherry wood, and pecan out there. We're going to go ahead and prep everything here, and guys, hope you guys enjoy the video. So we already went out and started up the Traeger, so it's setting up at 225. So now we're going to take the roast. You want to have a pan that the roast will fit in. Okay, you don't want the roast sticking out of the pan. You're gonna cover it with tin foil later. I like to do the prep inside the pan, easier on cleanup. We're gonna go ahead and slice this thing open here. And here's our roast. So we have some fat. You want to take a look at the fat. Fat is flavor. And you don't want to have the fat at the bottom so all the fat runs to the pan at the bottom of your grill. You want to have the fat on top. So when it starts to melt, it kind of flavors everything else, okay? So for this project, the fat is more on the side right here. It's not so much on top, it's just along this edge. So when I put it in the grill, I'm gonna put it like this. So right now, we're just gonna season it. All right, so we're done seasoning it. I just put the seasoning on top, all along the edges. Sprinkle it kind of high. That way you get a better coverage over the entire meat. Now we're just gonna let it sit out for about 45 minutes, and then we'll go out to the grill and place it on there. Now the journey begins for the butt. Off to the Traeger we go. So what are we doing with the onion, you may ask? Well, that's how I clean my grill. We take the onion and we scrape it up and down on the grill. It cleans it. It also works kind of like Pam, where it's an anti-stick. So you don't get so much stickiness when you're pulling off your meat off the grill. And it also cleans it. What's also kind of nice about it too is a lot of the wire brushes. I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of videos on it or not, but you're finding a lot of people with the little wire brushes inside their bodies. They consume it because it, a little piece falls off, and the next thing you know, it gets stuck in their throat. They're off to the ER. Unless you're allergic to onion, I guess it's probably not a good idea. I don't know anybody that is, so I'm not too concerned about it. That's it. So you can see how nasty that is, how much it cleaned up, and it kind of leaves a nice little clear layer for that anti-stick. Plus it smells really good too. So now we have the butt. Here she is. Just gonna place her on there. You want to try to shape it. It does, believe it or not, hold its form really well. So you want to shape it the way you want it. I want it this way so that way it doesn't fall off or doesn't just tip over. So the fat's on top, it's going to render down and hopefully soak everything else. So that's it, guys. So that's what it looks like. See you in 3 hours. Actually, that's not true. We're going to see it in an hour, and we're going to go ahead and mince it with some apple juice. Okay, we're at the first hour mark. So let's open this up. There she is. Let's give it a little spritz. This is just apple juice, straight apple juice. It's not watered down anymore. That's it. One more on top. And back in another hour. Here we are again. Round 2, and let's take a look at this. Look at that color, looks nice. Some Spritz this some more. Let's soak it in. Hour. Okay, third hour. Time to pull this thing off. There it is. I'm gonna give it a little spritz. And we're gonna put it over on the pan. Stab it. Lift. Put it down. Now we're gonna add 2 cups of apple juice right to the bottom. And I'm gonna cover it with tin foil and then place it back on the grill. So just before I put it back on and completely wrap it up, I'm gonna put my thermometer through here. You wanna put it kind of in the center, in the middle, where the main thickness is. Wrap it back up. Okay, back on the grill. I got the cord sticking out over here. Put that over the corner and close it. All right, we're at the 4-hour mark and we're at internal temp at 186. So we still have a little bit to go. Shouldn't be too much longer, maybe about an hour to 45 minutes or so before it hits the 190 that we're hoping for. We hit our 190 mark. So now I'm gonna take it out of the Traeger and I'm gonna place it in this little cooler right here. And we're gonna let it sit there for about 45 minutes. So there it is, it's still wrapped, still in the aluminum tray, and we're just gonna seal it up. And here's the reveal. And there it is. Smells delicious. So we got these. They're good for pulling the pork apart. And that's what we're gonna do. Try to get some of this fat scraped off. And we'll just start shredding it up. Okay, so we'll move it to a different plate. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the seasoning on here. And then we're gonna add the barbecue sauce on top of it. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the barbecue sauce. Put some of that on there. I like to put a little bit and then we'll mix it up and then see how it goes. If it needs more, then we can add more. It's harder to take away. All right, there it is. Now let's make a sandwich. Okay, so I just make my own coleslaw. I could try coleslaw. And I use Lighthouse dressing for coleslaw. It's a local company out of Sandpoint, Idaho. So use that and just make my own. Mix it up. All right, so let's make the first sandwich. Grab some meat, put it down right here. Grab some more, down right here. A little more. Now I'm gonna put a little coleslaw. Just like that. Put the top on, the other top on, and the other top on. And there we go. Let's try her out. Definitely tastes the smoke. You can see part of the pink there, the smoke ring from it. Barbecue sauce, nice crunch with the coleslaw when you make fresh coleslaw. Really, really good. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you next time.